Hello, and welcome to the iLibrary orientation. As a new student at National University, you probably have a few questions about how your library works. This video will provide you with answers to the following 4 library questions. What can the library do for me? What does the library have that Google doesn't? How do I find resources for my paper? And how do I pick the best article? What can the library do for me? The library can help you by providing one-on-one assistance, research tools, and books and articles delivered to you. Just because you're an independent learner doesn't mean you're on your own. You can visit the library located in San Diego or get in touch with a National University librarian via phone, text, email, and live chat. Whether in person or online, we are always here and happy to help. Besides one-on-one help, we also have a variety of tools like research guides and tutorials to use at your own pace. Everything you need is available from the library homepage, library.nu.edu. Trying to locate books and articles can quickly eat up valuable study time. Save yourself the trouble and let us deliver books and articles straight to you. Request books for pickup at your nearest National University campus or receive articles through email. Now that you know what we can do for you, you may be wondering why you should use the library instead of tools you're already familiar with like Google. Here's just a few things the library has that Google doesn't. If you're only using Google, you're barely reaching the surface of all the research available online. As a university student, it's crucial to know the difference between the open web and the deep web. Information from sites like Google comes from the open web. The deep web has information you can only get through the library. The open web can be very unorganized and unreliable. In most cases, you will not find the academic information you need for college-level research. What you want is the deep web, a wealth of high-quality, fact-checked, scholarly research. You can only get to the deep web through your library's subscription. Starting your research in the deep web at the library will save you time by getting you straight to the information you need. Now that you know the library is the best place to do research, we'll tell you how to find articles for your paper. From the library homepage, again, that's library.nu.edu, Smart Search is a great place to start. Before you click Search, let's talk about keyword searching. Smart Search works by finding results that match the words you enter. Picking the best keywords from your research question will help you get the best results. If, for example, your research question is, what should be the role of schools in preventing cyberbullying? Your keywords should be cyberbullying, schools, and prevention. Think of synonyms for your keywords. Cyberbullying could also be referred to as online harassment or online bullying. Using keyword synonyms will help you find more results related to your topic. Finally, let's connect your keywords using and or. Narrow your search using and to connect your keywords. To broaden your search, use or. Once you've got your results, let's narrow them down even further using the search limiters. Search limiters filter out the results you don't need. For example, you can use the material type limiter to filter by formats such as books, articles, and newspapers. Let's adjust our search limiters to filter our results to peer-reviewed articles written within the last 5 years. This will limit your results to sources reviewed by experts to ensure academic quality. Adjust the date limiter to narrow your results to current, up-to-date sources. Be sure to check all the other search limiters to help narrow down your results. When you go to view your results, a login pop-up will appear. Use your student ID number as your username and your birthday for your password. You found an article that looks great for your paper. Let's put it to the final test. Want to know how to pick the best article? Well, here we go. First, it's important to know what type of source is right for your research. Exploring a topic? Use a reference book. Looking for research related to your thesis? Use an article. Though citations may look very similar, there are a few key differences which will help you tell different sources apart and find the best one. Both of these citations contain similar information, such as author, title, and date, but look for the differences. You can see the article citation also includes a volume and issue number, while the book citation includes the publisher and the location the book was published. Now that you can spot the difference between types of sources, let's evaluate the source to make sure it suits our research. When you evaluate a source, you use a specific set of standards to judge your article. This may sound complicated, but these standards can be as simple as the CRAP test. Apply the CRAP test to this abstract. Currency, check. Reliability or relevance? Well, it's peer-reviewed and related to our topic, so check, check. Authority? The writers are experts in child development and psychology, check. Purpose or point of view? Inform scholars of the risk factors related to cyberbullying, check. Ta-da! You've evaluated the source. And after all, it was pretty easy, huh? Now it's time to write and cite. Don't forget to cite your source both in the text or footnotes of your paper and in your reference list. Citing your sources not only gives your own research more credibility, but it also gives credit to scholars who have influenced your work. You're also helping your peers by making it easy for them to find your sources and learn more about your work. Now that you can answer the 4 questions, what can the library do for me? What does the library have that Google doesn't? How do I find resources for my paper? And how do I pick the best article? You're ready to get started. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, if you need help remembering what you just learned, National University librarians are always available for you.